Good day, Cancer viewers. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning into Just Be Tarot. Thank you for your amazing energy. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for clicking on like, subscribe, and hitting that notification bell. That will let you know when I'm going live or posting new readings. I am shuffling for the overall energy for the Cancer Collective today for June 2025. This is a general reading, not personal, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. So Spirit, what are the overall energy for, oh, thank you. Let's see. All right, we have Netcaster. Preparations come to fruition. A tidy house, clarity in organization. Okay, so I feel like you might be given a platform where people are meant to listen to you. Maybe you're a speaker somewhere. Maybe you're in the arts. Musician, on stage somehow, actor. I feel like there's something that you've been working on for a while, and that something is finally coming into reality for you. And it's because you've been putting so much work into it. You have been working on yourself. You've been working with people. You've been trying to establish yourself. And you have more of a clear sense of yourself. You know what you want. You're trying to get organized so you can move on. So you can move forward on your path. This could be packing up things. This could be looking to donate items. But it's like you're creating a clearer path for what you have planned to do, or where your plans are going. There's something that you're preparing for, something that you are looking to attain. And it's going to be coming to you very soon. A new opportunity that you're guided towards. But this is not something that surprises you. This is something that you've worked for. Something that you're passionate about. Something that you are guided. This is like divine guidance. Divinely guided towards something, someone, somewhere. And this person, place, or thing feels like home to you. Like you're coming home safe, loving. I love that energy for you guys. Moving forward on your path. It's not easy. It's scary. But taking that initial leap of faith and preparing is super hard, because you know that it's going to happen. And you're making preparations for it. So your dreams can come into fruition. So your wants and needs are, I just heard personified, the word personified. Oh yeah, see, this is the preparation, this is the thinking, this is the getting things in order. This is the clarity. that you're receiving. You're like, now I know what I need to do. Getting things in order. It might come to you like an aha moment. But this is in your energy. It's going to be coming to you. Your intuition is high. The high priestess is very intuitive. Listens to their higher power, their connection. Follows their instincts. The King of Rods. This is super energetic. This is how people might be looking at you. Now, this isn't gender specific. But the King of Rods is very charismatic. Loves to be around people. Loves to talk. Very social. Knows what they want. That's why they're working towards what they want. They're making preparations. People look at them like they are a king. People look at them like they know what's going on. This might be somebody who is older, somebody who is seasoned, somebody who knows what they want. Like I said, they know what they want. They're making preparations for their desires to come to them or to go on that path to get them. They're passionate about it. And look at that wand. They're passionate. And that could mean creative. That could mean sexually. They know what they want and they're going to go get it. They're going to make a realization. Yep. They're going to make that realization. Because once you hear a calling, so once something's meant for you, once you hear a calling, it's not going to stop calling you until you answer. All right, so all of these cups are upright. There's nothing spilt. Everything seems wonderful. Except there's something that's missing. There's something that needs to be in your life to fulfill. And that's where this person is going off to look for it. Because the Nine of Cups is about emotional happiness. Being happy. So the Eight of Cups is about looking for that ninth cup. Filling that hole in your heart. That empty space. Listening for your calling. Understanding where you need to be. And that could mean getting off the road you're on, what seems to be a perfect picture, but there's something that needs to be fulfilled. This could be maybe you want to go back to school. Maybe you want to start a new career. Maybe you've put your life on the back burner to raise a family. And now you go to your partner and say, look, this is something that I need to fulfill my life. Do you think there's something that we can do and compromise so I can make my dreams come true? It doesn't mean you're leaving a whole life behind. It just means you're finally going after your calling. I mean, it could mean you're leaving a life behind, but it doesn't have to. I don't want to scare you all. But for a lot of you, this is about following what you've been called to do. Or who you've been called to do. Finding that ninth cup. And like I said, if it's calling you, it's not going to stop calling you until you answer. Okay, let's get some more, Spirit. What else does the Cancer Collective need to know? What else does the Cancer Collective need to know for their greatest good? Woo! The Fool, starting a new path. Heeding that calling. I can't make this stuff up. Starting a new path. Moving on. Obviously, there is an ending. Now, this is the beginning. And I always say that this sack that the Fool carries is where your lessons are stored. You take the lessons from previous relationships, experiences, and put them in the sack. So when you're on your path, going on the hero's journey, you can go through them and think about, okay, this is the coping skill I learned from this lesson. Oh, I remember when this happened. I don't want that in my life anymore. So I'm going to choose this option. Keeping all those things, taking the lessons and leaving the rest behind to heal. Page of Cups, again, new. Something that's going to be an aha moment. This fish represents a surprise, something that's going to surprise you. Something somebody might tell you out of the blue. Something that you might put on the table that you're like, okay, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but you might be entertaining, giving a cup of love to somebody. You might be starting on a dating app, and you're surprised at how it all works and how many people actually love your energy. This could have to do with a young person. This could be somebody who is coming to you for advice about love. They might see you as a great role model, or somebody who is a safe person to talk to. All right, what else do we have, Spirit? This one's flipped over. Oh, okay, so you feel like you're defending either yourself or somebody else in your energy. You're going to have to, okay. So you're going to have to defend your decisions. So not everybody is going to like these decisions you're making. Not everybody's going to like this new path you're on. 7 of Wands is about defending yourself. Sticking up for yourself. When you might not be choosing the popular decision. But it's your path. It's your calling. It's your chance. And yeah, it might not be the most popular decision. Maybe you have to move to find another career choice. Maybe you want to start over in a different country. Maybe you are going back to school. Maybe you decided to homeschool your kids and people are giving you flack about it. Whatever decision that you're choosing, you're going to hear guff about it. And it's like you can't please everybody. But this is your indication of stand up for yourself. Don't let others dictate your path. They're not walking your path. You're walking your path. And you have a calling that you need to take care of. And you're willing to make the changes to make yourself happy. All right, so let's move on to our concluding message. Shuffle, shuffle for the Cancer Collective. Shuffle, shuffle. What do they need to know for their concluding message, Spirit? What does the Cancer Collective need to know? What do we have for our Cancer Collective? What do they need to know for their greatest good? Do they need to... Thank you. Oh boy, we have two. Oh boy, Obi Boyby here. Let's see. We'll start with this one, the threshold. X, L. Here we go. The threshold, the door, the gate, the initiation. We cross thresholds continually, consciously and unconsciously. Doorways, gates, and entryways grace our paths on a daily basis. When this card arises, it signifies that the precipice you stand upon is not your typical one. However, you have arrived at the threshold of initiation, here to usher you into a new reality. It requires you to leave behind the you that you thought was so well formed. A new frontier calls. This is not easy work. Threshold initiation means a part of you will be lost in order to make space for what is next. A metaphorical death must occur. Did I tell you? Thank you, Spirit. This is so synchronistic. A metaphorical death must occur. Some may not recognize you. Seven of Wands. You may struggle to recognize yourself. The ground seems to crumble as you free fall into your new reality. This is the liminal realm. One step, dear friend. Just take that one necessary step towards the future that calls you. And here it says, crossing a threshold may not always be voluntary. Sometimes we are thrown across the boundary through circumstance far beyond our control. Either way, we cannot go back. Okay, and what do we have here? Oh boy, we're going back. Going back. I think this is the last one. Okay, it's Anima Mundi. The soul of the world, all that is. Anima Mundi, I hope I'm saying that right, I'm not sure, epitomizes the principle, accept all, reject none. Simply put, it is the living soul of the world in all its multifaceted, multidimensional layers, banded together by loving cosmic forces. Diversity is celebrated, multiplicity is honored, and nothing is denied. Embrace. Constructs of separation dissipate into the wonderful mess of shared consciousness. Anima Mundi is the link between the literal and the imaginal, the rational and the mystic. It is the connective fiber that makes life meaningful. This card indicates an initiation on the level of the soul. You will awaken the unique light within and witness how this light contributes to the radiance of the entire universe. Your radiance contributes to the radiance of the entire universe. I say that all the time. You guys are light. You will sense yourself as a critical note in the cosmic orchestra. Destiny is altered as you hear the enchanted melody of all living things. And then we have Anima Mundi is the energy behind the world card in the tarot deck. Both carry themes of universal unity, completedness, and embrace. So you're called to be completed. That emptiness. You're searching for it. Thank you, Spirit, for the synchronicity. I appreciate and I'm so grateful for you. So, thank you so much for joining me, Cancer. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me and clicking on like, subscribe, sharing this, and hitting that notification bell that will let you know when I am going live or posting new readings. I go live on Mondays and Thursdays between 6:30 and 7 Eastern time. So please tune in, jump in, ask questions. I love the energy. It's a fun time. And if you don't, I'll catch you next time here. Bye, Cancer.